Hello, everyone, and welcome to College Algebra Online this summer 2025. I am going to be your instructor. My name is Talia Williams. I'm currently in the lecture lab recording a welcome video for y'all to help you get started. I'm gonna go, that's why there's extra stuff from graduation in here. But let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm wanting to show y'all a few things. That's going to help you throughout this semester. So here we go. Let me get back to the student preview. Make sure it looks how I want it to look. Okay. When y'all get on here, this is my first time using Ultra as well. Y'all have probably used Ultra if you've taken any courses. I have not used it yet, so I've been trying to set up everything how I want it to look, how I think it should look. If you have any thing that would help me improve this, please tell me. I'm completely open and ready for improvements because I just want it to be easily accessible and not confusing. This first thing they have here, the start here, we all have to use it. Um, Welcome. I think I've filled everything out. I'm going to put this video in right here. Whenever you go to contact me, please email me. I'm not on campus. I'm an adjunct. Um, and I'll be at home with my kids all summer, and it's hay season and my husband's going to be missing. There's a whole thing right there that talks about that. I have a 1 and a 2-year-old. We don't have good cell service at the farm, but if I'm at the house, we have fiber nets. So hopefully that won't be an issue at all. And since hay season and everything, we won't be going anywhere this summer. So I should be around whenever you need me. If I do not get your email, send me another one. I'm not going to get upset. I need to know to be able to help you. I want to help you. I know math is already scary in itself, and I want to be able to help you as best I can. Okay, I'm going to have our welcome video put in there once I finish this. Navigating the course, the big thing I need you to do first is get registered with Pearson and start doing your work. We have 31 assignments in 8 weeks. That's the biggest thing. That is our problem. We have 31 assignments in 8 weeks. Okay, let's go ahead and get through this. Start here. Tap support. I have went ahead and filled this stuff out. It's the first time I've done it. So they tell you to do the course description and stuff and give you all this little information that's on the syllabus anyway. But um, I summarized the course description. It's college algebra is designated for STEM students. Improve your critical thinking skills. Da, da, da. I went ahead right here and put all of our test due dates on here. These are when they're due. I have everything set up so that it's spaced as evenly as possible throughout the semester. Homeworks are due on Sundays and Thursdays, and then my tests are Tuesdays and Fridays, except for that final. It's Wednesday, Thursday. I always set it the day before the end of the semester, though, because I have to turn in grades, but it never fails that somebody's going to miss it. And I hate that that's the only one that's not on the same day. I should say it's Tuesday, July 22nd, so that it's still a Tuesday and a Friday. I might just do that, and then we'd have 2 days in case anyone misses it. Course materials, it's cheaper to buy from Pearson directly than through the bookstore, but if you have to buy through the bookstore, that's fine. There is also a 2-week trial, so go ahead and get logged in, because if you do not have an academic act completed by Sunday, you're going to get marked as a no-show. You have to have an assignment done to stay in the course. I made this course map. I think we have an official one somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It takes what's from the syllabus and puts it directly with like the assignments. So all of our SLOs, we have 5 tests in this course. So each SLO group, there's 5 SLOs, there's 5 tests, goes to the corresponding assessments, which is your homework and then your test at the end. But it's broken down there. I've never used one before using Ultra. Don't tell anyone, but that's that's that. Tech requirements. For this course, a proctor is required. You're going to have to take tests. They need to be proctored so that it is, um, I can ensure you're not cheating on your test. So you're going to need to download HonorLock into Chrome, and then if you don't have a computer that has a microphone and a camera, you'll need that. The little camera they have on this computer right here, I think costs like $10, $20 at Walmart. I wish I could show it to you. I've got another one in here. It's just a little webcam that has a USB port that you put on the bill, and it has the microphone built into it. Um, if you want to test in person, you are more than welcome to come to Poto, and you can take a test on paper and not have to worry about HonorLock at all. I will have the test up here. Campus will only be open Monday through Thursday, though, in the summer. Um, and I believe the hours in the STEM Center are 8 to 4:30. If anyone needs to test like a little later, message me and we might be able to figure something out. I can drop my kids off with my mother. She loves seeing them, but they are wild. Here's our syllabus. Big things on here. Description we've already talked about. Email me if you need me. Our SLOs are on that course map. Required materials, you have to have the Pearson MyLab Math Access. Um, your tests are worth 60% of your grade. Homework is worth 40% of your grade. There's 5 tests. The lowest test grade will be dropped as long as you do not miss a test. The final cannot be the drop grade either. Our grading scale is a normal grading scale. A's 90 to 100, B's are the 80s, C's 70s, D's 60s. 59 and below is an F. I have it right there. A proctor is required for all examinations. HonorLock is an online proctor accessible via Blackboard. Additionally, students can take the exam in person at the Poto campus during regularly scheduled hours in the STEM lab in the Reed Center. Any suspected cheating will require a retest, which you must complete in person. If I think you have cheated on your test, you are going to be required to come test in person. If anything looks suspicious, if you get flagged, I'm just I don't want to argue about it anymore. Just come test in person. Uh, there's there's been too much, and it's not fair to students who are trying to do everything correctly when there's somebody that comes along and cheats. And everyone I've ever called in to take a test in person, that grade goes from 100 to a 30, it feels like. It's never 100 again when they come take it in person. And the tests in person are actually all multiple choice on paper. I feel like they're easier. But assignments and course format, everything is on Blackboard and your homework is all on Pearson. I have made links to everything. I'm going to show you that. All of this is in the normal syllabus. It's on all the regular normal syllabuses. Just making sure it was recording the right screen. Then I have down here the syllabus is subject to altercation at the discretion. I think everything's in there and it won't be altered, but if it is. Etiquette guidelines, frequently asked questions. I need to quit saying I don't have anything to add to it. Math tutorials. I'm using the Nasentine notes. So everything starting here is actually linked into our course. I have some extra ones with it as well, but all of these are in our course. Supplemental math. If there's anything you're struggling on specifically, these might help in the earlier stuff, but this was from the old intro course that we don't use too much anymore. Reading, English, Academic Resource Center, just all these little nice help things that our college provides that think that covers it all. ADA support. If you, Americans with Disabilities Act, if you qualify for any of this, please go and fill this out, and then Miss Broadwater will send me the accommodation that you require. The accommodation will end up being time and a half on your test. I tend to give enough time for all the tests, but you have to fill this out every semester, I believe. So if you've done it previously, you will have to still do that again. And then there's a link to the library. Right here is our Access Pearson. This is where you're going to go and get registered on Pearson. I don't think I'm going to be able to show you what it's going to look like when you go do it. We'll take it. When you go to do this, if you have your access code, like if you went to the bookstore, you would click here. If you are purchasing it from here, you're not going to do the one with the month. It's $94.99. I need to change that. It went up $5. Right there, single term access, buy now. If you are usually, I'm thinking mine's not going to show me because I've used it before to show the 2-week trial. It should be right in here, like a little blue hyperlink that says something about a 14-day trial, and it should, where my mouse is, it's usually right here. Mine's not gonna show it though, but you'd go there and click on it, and it would get you into, yeah, it would get you into Pearson. And then all of our stuff is linked. And I'll show you that now. Right here, our chapter 1 module. Why is it looking like that? Oh, it looks different from when I put them on. I have all the notes linked that was from the NASNTI deal. It was a previous grant that they had, and it was in the supplemental material, that math. All of this is linked on here. Miss Bings has done a wonderful job creating all of these, and it's going to show you all these different steps and how to work various problems. Then there's the video. This link is going to send you to YouTube. I can't stand how I sound, but this is where I'm at right now too. I'm about to make some new videos after this. I don't know what. Let's get off that. And then I have it linked to take you to your homework, which I don't think mine's going to do because it's going to send me here. But your homework, I've been working on it. Will look like this. You'll work your problems out, solve them, and send them in. 8x equals 40, so you divide by 8. The videos go into details on how to solve these, and you'll be good. Like, it'll be fine. If you have any questions whenever you get stuck on a problem, all you have to do, if it'll load, I'll show you. So when you need help, there's help me solve this. If you do help me solve this, it's going to be your exact equation they just gave you. And you'll work through it, and then it's going to change your actual problem though. So now I have a different problem here. If you do view an example, it's going to give you a similar problem. And you'll go through it. You don't actually type anything on the similar problem one, but your problem stays the same. If neither of those work, the get more help textbook, you can go to the textbook. I always tell people if you're not a math person, don't try and read it. Sometimes it helps because you get an example that's really close to yours. Sometimes it makes you more confused and stressed out. You can do Ask My Instructor as well. And when you send this to me, it's going to give me your problem because everybody's problems are different with Pearson. Sometimes, very rarely, are they the same on some lessons. But this will send me your exact problem if you're stuck on a certain part. Like in chapter 2, you have to work out and write the equation and then you have to graph it. So if you were stuck on just the graphing part, you can say that and then it'll send it to me and I'll be able to do that. But it'll send it to my email. Be sure when you register with Pearson that you type in your email correctly because that's one thing. I'll send reminders when tests are due through Pearson. I'll send out announcements as well, but those go to your Carl Albert deal because it's from Blackboard. Then I think trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell. 3 of 25 started. Um, one question I have for y'all is, do you want to see all of the modules the entire time, or do you want me to have like it hidden for a little bit and make it show up later, like when you finish chapter or module 1? Then do you want to see chapter 2, module 2, or do you just want them all available the entire time? That's the question. Exam H. I actually got this recommended to me from another instructor. This is going to be like bonus points. We'll call it bonus points. It's going to be bonus points. It's not for a grade, so I'm going to make it bonus points so that you do it. It is a practice exam for Honor Lock, and it's 10 questions over solving linear equations. So you could take it after lesson 1 if you want to. You'll have to, this is going to show my side though. It's, ooh, neat. I've never done this. Oh, so you are going to have to add this to your Google Chrome extension because HonorLock works with Google Chrome. So once you do this, oh, I get it. No, Honor, it's because they all start tomorrow. You'll go in there, you have to enable it and add it to your Chrome like I just did. Then you'll click on that course, like the exam H. I should have made it so I could do it. And then you'll navigate to exam H and you'll take it. And I can't do that anyway because I'm not gonna pay to register. Okay, but I think that's pretty much all of this. So we'll say exam H is gonna be worth 5 bonus points, and I'll go ahead and add those to your chapter 1 test. I also have a discussion that we're going to have. I might not have submitted it, or it might not be live yet because of the course. And it's going to be, here, let's exit the student preview and I'll see. Okay, okay. So I'm back on mine. So this one's hidden from y'all right now. That's why you can't see it. It's going to be an introduction one about college algebra. I want to know why you're taking it this summer, what your degree plan is, what your career is, like how much is this going to affect your future is what I really want to know. And then tell me a little bit about yourself. I'm going to start this discussion off. I'm going to put a picture of me and my kids on it and you'll see it. And it's just so I can know a little bit more about you and to determine like how college algebra is going to affect your degree, essentially. Like, Are you a STEM major? Are you going to go on to chemistry? Are you going to stop at chemistry? Is this your last math class? That's what I want to know about this course. So let's go ahead. There I am. Okay. I think that is everything. I know I rambled on there. If you have any questions, email me whenever. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And I think that's everything, y'all. I hope we have a great semester. I hope it goes smoothly and yeah, bye. Y'all.